we'll try these examples together. It gets progressively more complicated. Okay, first one, let's zoom through this. 2x times x plus 5. I'm going to multiply all of 2x into the x and the 5. So you have 2x squared plus 2 times 5 is 10, x. So multiply number with the numbers and letter with the letters. Next one, 2x plus 1 plus 3x plus 5. We are going to use the FOIL method. First, outside, inside, last. And that's just how we call expanding. So first, outside, inside, last. Just to give you an order. So first 2x times 3x gives you 6x squared. 2x times 5 is 10x inside, so 1 times 3x is positive 3x, and 1 times 5 is plus 5. Okay, follow your order, make sure you don't miss anything. And then we can collect like terms, which are the x's. 6x squared plus 13x plus 5. All right. C. We're going to use our distributive property and distribute 2x into our brackets. Distribute 3x into our bracket. Watch your signs, please. So when I multiply 2x by x, you get 2x squared. 2x times 1 is just 2x, positive 2x. Positive 3x, you multiply 2x, you get 3x squared. Positive 3x, you multiply it into negative 1. Make sure you take that sign together, right? Gives you negative 3x. Add your like terms, so 2x squared and 3x squared gives you 5x squared, and 2x and minus 3x is negative x. I'm going to leave it like this. We're not factoring anything out. We're just multiplying, expanding, collecting like terms. Okay. Next one, D. Same thing. We're just going to distribute x. And this time you have a negative 2x squared that you're going to distribute. So make sure you watch your sign. So x times x is x squared. X times negative 6 is minus 6x. Negative 2x squared times x gives you negative 2x cubed, because I'm just multiplying the x's, so my exponent goes up. Negative 2x squared times negative 4 makes it a positive. Just multiply the numbers. 8 and x squared. Collecting like terms, but I want you to write your polynomial always in the descending order of your exponent. So we write negative 2x cubed first because it has the biggest exponent. Then we write plus 9x squared. It's the second biggest exponent, right? Minus 6x. Just a couple more. So now we have bigger expanding to do. Just follow the same pattern. And I'm going to draw the bridge as we go. So let's start with 3x squared. Sorry, 3x times x squared, which gives you 3x cubed. 3x times negative 5x gives you negative 15x squared. 3x times 1 gives you plus 3x. And expanding again, negative 2 times x squared is minus 2x squared. Negative 2 times negative 5x is plus 10x. Negative 2 times positive 1 is minus 2, negative 2. Collecting the like terms, 3x cubed stays as it is. I can combine the negative 15x squared and negative 2x squared, which is negative 17x squared. If I put positive 3x and positive 10x together, that's positive 13x. And the constant is negative 2. Alright, f. So now I have 2x minus 3 to the power of 3. There's an exponent on top of the bracket. What does that mean? That means you're multiplying the bracket 3 times by itself. So it looks like this. 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3. It's just like if you had an exponent 2, you're multiplying the bracket twice, right? But now this time, we have the exponent 3, which means you're multiplying it 3 times. Well, let's take it step by step. We're going to expand the first 2 brackets, and then expand further after that. So only tackling the first 2 brackets by doing FOIL. So first, and outside, inside, and last. Okay? Make sure you open bracket. Whatever you expand, you're going to put it all in a single bracket. If you don't use brackets, you're going to change the meaning of your work. So 4x squared minus 6x, inside is again minus 6x, and the last is plus 9, and 2x minus 3. Okay, it's really important you put your work, expanded work, in brackets. If you didn't have brackets, you would be just saying 9 is multiplied to 2x minus 3. Only 9. And that's not correct. We're saying this whole expanded, all of this work is expanded to, multiplied to 2x minus 3. I'm going to simplify a little bit here. So 4x squared minus 12x plus 9 multiplied by 2x minus 3. We're going to do one more time, expanding our bracket. So 4x squared times 2x gives you 8x cubed. 4x squared minus 3 gives you negative 12x squared. Negative 12x times 2x gives you negative 24x. Negative 12x times negative 3 gives you positive 36. Almost made a mistake. 36x. And the last one is positive 9 times 2x gives you plus 18x. And then positive 9 times negative 3 gives you negative 27. Okay, collecting some like terms. Oh, I see that I made a mistake. 24x squared. Good thing I caught that. So 8x cubed and my x squares, I add them together, negative 36x squared. Adding my x's together, you have positive 54x, and then my number constant is negative 27. Whew, that was a lot of work. But just take it step by step, just tackle 2 brackets at a time. Okay, last one, G. Here we go. We have 3 brackets again. We're just going to tackle them 2 brackets at a time. So starting with the first 2 brackets, let's expand it. So x times x is x squared. X times 2 gives you 2x. 1 times x gives you plus x. 1 times 2 gives you plus 2. And then you're adding or multiplying x plus 3 to it. Let me collect some like terms before I expand further. Okay, one last time expanding brackets. So x squared times x is x to the power of 3. X squared times 3 is 3x squared. 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times 3 gives you 9x. 2 times x gives you 2x, and 2 times 3 gives you plus 6. So collecting all the like terms, x cubed plus 6x squared plus 11x plus 6. And there we have it. It's a long process, but take it step by step. Just make sure you're watching your signs. Don't rush it, and just check your calculations. When you're done, make sure you work on the practice questions that you find at the beginning of the package.